we have the MTBF, which is mean time between failure of a robot, which is 8.5 years, which is against the highest, again, all the robot suppliers in the world. Second point is related to the circular economy. So FANUC right now is able to repair the parts in India. So instead of replacing the PCBs or the motors inside the robot, you can get it repaired here in various facilities of FANUC in India.
What kind of technologies do you see upgrading the railway and the metro sector in India in the next 5 years?
See, first of all, I would say that the Indian industry, manufacturing industry, is already gone through many phases of innovation expansions. Railways somehow I feel is lagging behind the automotive sector. Automotive being the first adopter of automation. So I'm talking about the manufacturing sector, right? I'm not talking about the railway technologies coming up in railway stations on the tracks. Not about that. But where the railway coaches or engines are being manufactured. So there I feel like automotive industry is highly automized with robotization. That is where FANUC comes into picture. And I feel there's a huge potential which is untapped right now. For example, in welding applications, in painting applications, handling of the materials, then IoT systems. There are many things which we can do together along with railways. And the whole motive is to align with the government aim to become a developed nation by 2047. So I don't think it is possible if we do not focus on manufacturing. And I think government also is now focusing through Make in India programs. So FANUC contributes to the industry through Make in India program and make sure that we are able to get the higher goal of being a developed nation by 2047.
What are the key components of the certified curriculums you offer, and how do they align with the needs of the manufacturing industry today?
See, FANUC basically has 3 business verticals. We are into CNC controllers, which are basically used in metal cutting machines for MTBs. We are also into robots, industrial robots, and we are also into robo machines. So I take care of the robot business here in FANUC. So in case of robots, the curriculum or the whole portfolio product, again it covers variety of applications inside the manufacturing facilities, right? So as I just mentioned earlier, spot welding, MIG welding, painting, buffing, seal and dispensing, assembly, many other applications which FANUC actually is giving robots for. But robots are just dumb arms. Robots cannot do anything on its own. So what you actually need is the process knowledge of how to automate. For example, if I'm doing a welding application, I should know not just the robotic arm, but also about how the welding application works. What kind of parameters are required to prove the desired results. And so there FANUC India has a own team of application engineers spread across India to give a turnkey solution for developing the needs of the end customers. And we also collaborate through system integrators and who basically are experts in their own domain. For example, some companies expert in painting applications, so they know in and out about painting as a process. So we give our robotic arms to them and support them in integrating that with their systems and give a turnkey solution to the end customers. So the whole curriculum or the portfolio of products and solutions which we provide is only possible through the manpower resources which we have, which are all experts. They're all trained in Japan with a wide variety of experience. And second is, since FANUC is a global company with presence in more than 120 countries, so all the application knowledge which we are able to gather across the globe, we are able to take references of those and make sure that those cutting-edge technologies can be implemented in India as well. So the robotic arm or the solution you get in US or Japan or Europe, the same you get in India as well. So that's the kind of global standards we maintain.
Products in the railways, what is the application?
I will just give example of modern rail coach factory. So modern coach factory is already using our robots right now for MIG welding application for the roof of the wagons. The whole welding is done by our robots. The spot welding of the side body frame is all done by our FANUC robots right now. The wheel handling as well as the axle handling, assembly of that also is done by our robots. We are also working along with railways for doing some painting application. It is not through yet. It's in the initial phase of trials. So many applications are in the pipeline, and we are sure that we'll be able to do a lot of things in the future as well.
How does FANUC ensure that its operation and products contribute positively to the environment and the future generations?
See, there are 3 things I believe are very important for sustainability, right? First is that the product has to be reliable. You assume that you're using a mobile phone, right? And 1 year after you use it and it broke down, or maybe there's some problem in that and you have to throw it away. You're generating electronic waste, right? So what we need that the mobile phones or the equipments or the robots which we are using should have a long lifetime, right? They should not be, going wrong very easily. Durability and reliability is very, very important. So FANUC first of all contributes through highest reliability. We have the MTBF, which is mean time between failure of a robot, which is 8.5 years, which is against the highest, again, all the robot suppliers in the world. Second point is related to the circular economy. So FANUC right now is able to repair the parts in India. So instead of replacing the PCBs or the motors inside the robot, you can get it repaired here in various facilities of FANUC in India. And that way we are able to first cut down the cost of maintaining the system and also reduce the e-waste which we are producing. And the third point is the energy efficiency. So since FANUC robots are quite lightweight and faster, so we are able to consume less amount of energy and give the same performance or even higher performance. So these three factors basically make sure that you are giving more back to the nation. Absolutely. If you talk about the lowest total cost of ownership, TCO concept, then FANUC is the lowest because again the spare parts and the other life cycle support which we provide is among the best in the industry.
And what are the developments or innovations can we expect from FANUC that will continue to support the growth and evolution of the railway and the metro sector in India?
See, as I said earlier, automotive industry is already at a different league right now for the level of automation we have been able to do along with them. Railways, unfortunately, is little far behind from the automotive segment. So first thing is to catch up with the automotive industry. A lot of applications have already been done. So FANUC, along with the system integrator network, we are definitely sure that we'll be able to, give our best in that regard. But yes, you all rightly said that innovation is also important in bringing up new technologies and making it cheaper for the customers. Especially Indian market is extremely price sensitive, right? And there are many initiatives which government is taking where we are leapfrogging one generation to the third generation directly, skipping the second generation altogether. For example, from pollution control systems from BS4, we jumped directly to BS6. There was no BS5 at all. So the same way, we are talking about Industry 4.0, Industry 5.0 as well, where FANUC is bringing a lot of new technologies, innovations from Japan, like collaborative robots is a new generation robots, where humans and robots can work together. So there is no boundary between the robot and the human now. Seamless integration is there between the human beings and the robots. And there is no fence required for that. And these robots are highly reliable. So this way we are able to make sure that the fear of safety, which usually is there in the mind of industrialists, that robots are working nearby and we should be wary of them. But that is not required when cobots come into picture. So I believe collaborative robots, along with some advanced vision systems and force sensors and many other things which FANUC is developing, we are sure we'll be able to give a much better solution for the future to come.
Really very interesting. And the last question would be can you share your views about this event and a few words of encouragement to share with the team of Real Analysis?
So bringing up automation and robot is all about changing the mindset. When I go to customers and meet them and discuss about how robots can help them for their manufacturing industry, they have some constraints, as I just mentioned. Kuch safety ko leke concerned hai, and some people are concerned about the price, some are concerned about humans losing jobs when the robots come. So all these factors are real. So our thing is that we have to address these people. The biggest point for this particular event is all the stakeholders, from the government to the industry to the suppliers to some of the consumers also. Everybody is here. So this is the perfect platform to actually promote all the benefits, pros and cons, discuss about the strategies and come up with some action plan in future. So connecting all the stakeholders is extremely important. So I'm happy that we are able to meet a lot of stakeholders from the industry, from the railway ministry, railway government, railway manufacturing industry as well. it will definitely cut short a lot of time and bring a lot of synergy to get the output pretty soon.
Thank you so